Oh, you silly boy. Silly boy. Boop. So we're back unboxing Smashbox Cosmetics, and I got 3 boxes, and we're gonna see what they send me. Some new stuff, some of the known stuff, and I'm gonna test everything. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. If you don't know me, I'm Elaina. I usually do makeup looks, face paint, celebrity impersonations, drag looks, and everyday makeup looks like this. A little extra sometimes. I've been Painted with Raven Season 2, available on Wow Presents Plus. So in this video, we're going to be reviewing the new stuff and the older stuff from Smashbox Cosmetics, of course. So keep on watching, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So before we get into this video, I just want to thank Smashbox Cosmetics for keeping me on your PR list. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Micro, small influencers, when we get on that big brand PR list, it's always a surprise. And it's a nice surprise, and I'm very, very thankful. Even though this is PR and this is gifted, I'm going to be critical. If I don't like something, I'm going to tell you honestly. And if a brand sees it, which probably they won't, so too bad, but I'm going to be very honest. I mean, I loved a lot of stuff from this, but you know, I'm always going to tell you what I like and what I don't like out of this. So without further ado, let's get into it, and I'll show you the box opening and the application and everything. So let's unbox the stuff first. So we got this, and this is the foundation, always on Smashbox foundation. I'm gonna take everything out as I'm talking because otherwise it's gonna take forever. And this is a photo finish smooth and blur primer, which I already received from them. And this is a not card game, which was very strange. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like playing cards, but actually it's kind of like, you know, there's questions. So like you pick a question. It says, when was the last time you laughed uncontrollably? I mean, kind of a little corny, but it could be fun, I guess, if you're playing with friends. So we got these. So the cards, I don't know if they sell them. I'm not gonna look now. I don't have time for this. So the foundation originally was $45. Right now, as I'm filming, it's on sale for $33.75 for the brand name. It's actually a very, very good deal. And the photo finish primer. This one is 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, and this is a full size. And this thing is $31, $31.50, and the original was $42. So that's actually a very good deal as well. And then we got this box. So there's some more goodies, and again, they sent me another one. I guess I don't know what they sent to who. Another primer. We got mascara and pencil, which I'm already wearing right now. And the ones I have not tried yet is the lipstick and lip liner. And this I knew. Most likely I won't be wearing this because it's red. I don't like red. In general, I don't wear red, and it doesn't like go with my pink makeup, but I might try, just, you know, swatch. And here's the lip liner, and let's see the prices. So the lipstick this is matte, and this is matte liquid lipstick pretty much. The original price is $27, and right now it's $20.25, which is more affordable. It's kind of small, isn't it? But it is 0.13 ounces, 4 milliliters. I'm not sure what the comparison to other sizes are, but there you go. And here's the lip liner, and this one was originally $24 and on sale is $18. That's kind of pricey for the lip liner, like unreasonably. There's so many inexpensive lip liners, that's great. I think it's kind of wasteful, you know, in my opinion. And we got the most interesting part. These are the new items. So this is Sculpt with Color. I don't know how new it is, but it says new pretty much on the box. And there's not many reviews, so I imagine it is pretty new. Halo Sculpt and Glow face palette. I got 2 colors here, and we're gonna look through them. We're gonna do some swatches. So the palettes are $45 each. This one is called Pink Saturation, and this one is called Back to Cali, which most likely I'm gonna use because, hello, I'm in Cali. And there are instructions inside. very handy. And I got here pretty much Sculpt blush, like a blush little accent and highlight. The highlight looks real glowy. I can't wait to try this. And the pink one looks very similar. The contour, the color looks similar, but the blush is more pink. So got the pink one. Actually, the pink one might go with my pink eyeshadow, but we'll see. So we're gonna start with foundation because this is something I never used before, although it's not new, but I did the test. So when you receive PR, they kind of like question, I don't remember what it was. I think it was some kind of questionnaire, and I picked this color looking at the pictures, I think. And to look like me, it's L30N. It's supposed to be light, but it kind of does look a little dark. So I just applied self tanner, so hopefully it's gonna match. I don't tan my face, so my face is gonna look lighter than my skin. So hopefully now I'm gonna match my face and my chest. So before we go in with the foundation, I'm just gonna mention it briefly what it is like. If you don't know, this is skin balancing, oil control, and hydration. So it has some kind of adaptogens that help skin work like an automatic thermostat to balance levels of oil and hydration. So they're kind of trying to pass it good for the oily skin and for dry skin. I don't know if it's true. I'm a little bit skeptical, but we'll see. Buildable skin-like coverage delivers medium to full coverage and a freshly applied natural look and finish that visibly even skin tone. We all want that. And it's skin protecting, it has antioxidants, and it's a 16-hour color to wear. Primer infused formula won't cake, flake, or streak. For 16 hours is water, sweat, humidity, grease, settle, and transfer resistant. That's a lot. So it got hyaluronic acid because like everything has hyaluronic acid nowadays. I mean, that's the new thing. But you know, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. So I just applied this on already. So on the pictures, it says apply with fingers, warm up with fingers, and then blend with a brush. But I don't like, I just put self tanner on and I don't want to mess my hands. So I'm gonna apply it with brush, and then I'm gonna blend it with a sponge. So I'm just gonna do the dumb way, the influencer way, because I just don't want to mess up my skin. You know, it's one of those self tanners you apply that you have to rinse later. And I don't want to mess my results. So I'm gonna use the brush that they showed in the pictures, the flat brush like this. I don't like brushes like this, to be honest, but we're gonna use sponge anyway. So right off the bat, it does match my self tanner. I would say it's a little bit too orange, but it's really hard to match yourself when you look at the pictures. And this is supposed to be a light neutral, but on the deeper scale, I guess. And I would say maybe it's a little bit too orange for me, even with my self tanner, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm kind of impressed, even with this flat brush. And this is a Morphe brush, it's a whole brush. I never use it foundation usually. I use sponges. I don't like brushes, but I used it and it kind of spread out really nicely and evenly. I would still prefer to push it in with a sponge, so I'm just gonna use a little more foundation to make sure it's really pressed in. I see the coverage is very, very good. I would say it's more of a medium than full, but I think it's buildable, but I'm not gonna cake myself. I feel like more of a natural finish. Definitely should have gone for one color lighter like I am, L20N instead of L30N, but you know, you never can pick online correctly, it's hard, so you just gotta make it work. So far, it looks very, very good. I don't see any dry patches so far, and it looks like it's full coverage and it's very smooth. I mean, the primer is the same brand, so that helps, right? And I had a couple of blemishes here, like, a long story, hormones make you break out like you're a teenager when you get into your 40s. So I had some zits here, so they actually got covered almost perfectly. You know, I could use a little bit of concealer, but so far it looks very pretty. So let me use the rest of the makeup to do the liquids, and then we're gonna do the halo, the powders. So I set myself with Charlotte Tilbury powder, and the concealer is Anastasia Beverly Hills in 8, and the concealer was actually lighter than foundation, and usually that concealer feels like my skin tone, so that again proves the foundation is a little dark, but you know, I'm working myself tender. So if you wonder what's on my eyes, completely unrelated, but this is Nomad Cosmetics. And this is New Zealand Stargazing. It's amazing, it's beautiful. It's their current palette was amazing multi-chromes. So I'm gonna I have this in purple and pink, and it's gorgeous. Just saying, indie brands, beautiful. So now we're gonna try this. So I'm probably gonna go with it's weird, it doesn't want to stay open, right? It's very strange, but anyway. So I'm gonna do Back to Cali swatch next to the pink saturation, the contour swatches. And I'm doing it on palm of my hand because I don't want to mess up my self tan. I'm not supposed to rinse my hands until later. So just bear with me. So this is it. Doesn't look too dark, which is good, but is it gonna have a payoff? So this is the pink saturation. This is Back to Cali. You can barely see pink saturation. For some reason, it doesn't really want to show up. So I'm probably gonna go with this because actually you can see it. So we'll see. I got a clean brush here. It's a little stained, but it's clean. So I'm gonna go with Back to Cali. Alright, it's very subtle, even that one. I mean, on my hand, on the palm, my palm is light, right? So it looked dark, but on my face, it's already orange from foundation. It kind of looks like barely there. So I would guess if the foundation was in my usual skin tone, it would have been better. I mean, it's not bad actually, it's good for everyday looks. And we're gonna use the other one just to see if it actually shows up on the skin. It does look very pale. And maybe it's better for light skin tones, probably, for here. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but I would say the other shade is better for me. Especially in this foundation situation. So this is supposed to be contouring blush and sculpting blush, and this is supposed to be blush enhancing blush. So I mean, I'm gonna swatch some in my hand, might as well. So contouring, you can see it at least, and enhancing, yeah, you can see both of these blushes. I'm just gonna go with the pink saturation. I might as well use this and show you. Oh, this is real pink. That's like a Barbie Pepto-Bismol pink, real light and cool tone. It could be good for some looks actually. And this is enhancing blush, which is like non-existent. Can't really see it. Probably won't be able to see it on my skin. So I'm definitely gonna go with these, although this kind of goes with my eyeshadow. Shall we try this instead? I mean, why not? I was gonna go for the other one, but it goes with my eyeshadow. I'll try it. Worst case, you can always kind of make it a little more subtle. Let's live dangerously. Oh yeah, look at that. The Pepto-Bismol Barbie pink. It's almost like purple. Kind of does go with my eyeshadow. You know what? I pooped on it for no reason. I mean, this is not like for everyone. This kind of tone. It doesn't go with any kind of makeup look. Because it could look a little 80s, you know, the purple blush. But for certain eyeshadow looks, why not? Kind of looks cute. Alright, I read instructions again, and this is supposed to go like to sculpt here on into the temples. And this, the accent, supposed to go like here. It's a enhancing blush right here. But I don't like the apples on my cheeks. I don't want to look like a weird doll, so I'm just gonna kind of go on top a little bit to tone down the pinkiness. I mean, you can barely see this. I already cleaned this up, but sort of, you can see a little bit. I don't know. I would just go with one color. I think this Enhance and Blush is kind of meh. I mean, I would just use one or just mix them together. I don't get this, the whole Enhance and this one here with this one there. For me, just might as well just use one tone, but it's just... You're all probably waiting for the highlighter, and I'm gonna swatch this. This is gonna be the most satisfying thing. Oh, it feels so soft. Look at this thing. This is Back to Cali. Oh, I mean, oh, this is probably the best part out of this. I mean, it's hard to mess up a highlighter. And this is the pink saturation. I like Back to Cali a little more, I think. Kind of could mix them together. One is pinkier, one is more golden. Probably this goes with my makeup look better, the pink one, right? I keep going saying that I like this one better. I keep using the other one just because it goes with the makeup look, but yeah. So let's do the actually each one separately. So let's gonna go with pink saturation here because this is kind of my good side, and this is the matching color. Oh girl, this one is bam. Just use a little bit and holy cow. All right, Smashbox. I haven't tested like a new highlighter in a while. Like the one that would be like bam in your face. Oh my god, it's like a glass surface. They didn't come to play. This is almost like, what did they say? Like a 2016 makeup when everything was like bam. Now it's a little more subtle, and this is no subtle. I mean, I'm living for this, but I think it's kind of out of fashion, but whatever, I don't care. So we're gonna clean this up, and we're gonna use this, cause this one is gold. It's beautiful. Oh. I kind of like this one more now. I mean, it's a very subtle difference. Oh gosh, oh my gosh. It's so beautiful, I'm like losing my mind. I haven't lost my mind from beautiful highlighter in a while. This one is gonna be glowing for miles away. You're gonna be driving on the highway. People are gonna get into accident because you're glowing so much. But yeah, wow. It's even for my taste, like I've been a little more subtle lately. I'm like, holy cow, this is a little... For the sake of testing, we're gonna test the lip liner and the lipstick. So this is Be Legendary, and I think this is gonna be my go-to. I love brown lip liners. Oh, nice. It's actually even like a pinkish brown, I would say. I love this one. I actually might use this lip liner for the lipstick because obviously the color's not gonna go. I'm not gonna finish this. I just kind of tested it. And I'm gonna test a little bit of lipstick. I'm gonna wipe it later, but I wanna see what it looks like. This is color Boz, and this is like a true red. I always sniff everything. It doesn't smell like much like anything. Wow, that's true red. So waited for it to dry to see if it actually transfers, because it's supposed to be infused with oils to make it comfortable. It does feel very comfortable actually, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, it's like it leaves a little bit of something, so it's not like completely transfer free, but it is very comfortable. And it doesn't grease and get into that cakey kind of a split lip look. So yeah, I like the texture. The color is off for this look, but I like the texture. So let me finish this with something appropriate for this look, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished makeup look. Definitely wearing wrong color here. This top is a little bright, but I'm gonna take pictures like this. So on Instagram you'll see. Anyway, yeah, so for the lipstick, don't even ask. I have so many things mixed to create kind of a mauve tone. It's like a matte lipstick from another brand, and kimchi, a couple of kimchi colors on top, and a kimchi gloss peach shimmer. I used a lot of those, so it's just a combination of things to create the color. But there you go. It's very pinky, very purpley. kind of makeup, but regardless. So what do you love about this foundation? I love the foundation. So actually it does not make my skin too matte. So I'm just looking at myself, it looks pretty perfect. Like where usually I crease, like here, I have like a wrinkle here, and you can see a little bit, but anything creases there. If you have any like wrinkles where things fall through, it's gonna fall through regardless. But overall, it looks pretty perfect. It looks smooth as butter. I'm really in love. The lipstick formula, love. The lipstick is kind of pricey for like the small size, but the formula is very comfortable. It dries not to this crusty. Like I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills stuff that I received from Painted with Raven. I have like the whole set of lipsticks down there, but as much as I love it, it does kind of get dry. And you know, when you look at your lips close, you'll see all these lines and it splits and kind of cracks a little bit. It's not terrible, but as much as I love that it's not transferable, it's a little dry. And this one is real smooth. It's matte, but it's smooth. I'm like, I would love to have this in like a pale color, you know, my color. So I might splurge, we'll see. But yeah, that's nice. The lip liner, love. It's very smooth, it's very soft, but it's not overly soft like when it goes over the lines. Like I love kimchi. I love kimchi lipsticks. I love kimchi foundation. I love kimchi everything. But the lip liners is something I'm not in love with because they're a little bit too soft. They're like perfectly soft if you love that kind of thing, but they're overly soft. Like they don't really like keep your lipstick in one place, what I'm saying. And this one does. It's soft, but it stays firm enough so it doesn't like go over the lines. Love. And these actually very nice. I'm kind of like on the fence about this. The highlight is like, you know, overly over the top. And I think it's not very popular anymore. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're into this kind of overly highlighted look, let me know. But even for my taste, and I'm very extra, I think it's a little too much, but you can go subtle on it. I love the highlight though. I mean, the formula is amazing. The blushes are good. For some reason, the blush, this one shows up on my face, but the contour doesn't. So it kind of doesn't make sense. If my skin tone takes the blush, why does it not take the contour? You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just for the lighter skin tone, everything would work. So that works. This one really works for me. I love this one, this Back to Kali, and I didn't use much of it because the colors are different, my eyeshadow, but I really enjoy it and the contour worked for me. So for $45, I don't know, if you're into Smashbox Cosmetics, why not? But for $45, I think I would just get something less expensive. In drugstore, I have great options of contours, blushes, you know, even Wet Wild. So I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying $45, I'm not sure about it. So, but I did love the foundation. That's really beautiful. So overall, I would say yes, I do recommend this, but only if you have like, if you can afford $45 expensive contour palette and you're really into Smashbox. Other than that, I don't think it's necessary. That's what I'm saying. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And ring notification bell so you get notified of all new videos upload. So follow me on social media if you like. All the links are in the description box. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!